While laying in bed within the Isengrim coven's quarters, you take a nap only to be awoken by Sister Emma as she makes her way into your room, expressing her delight that you made it to the coven. After a brief conversation, Sister Emma relays her opinion that she believes Mistress Lorraine may have sinister ends in store for your quest with Melanie that you are to embark on the very next morning. After her grim warning, Sister Emma asks you if you would like to eat dinner with the coven, with which you reply with a yes. As you sit down to eat with the coven, you strike up a conversation with a witch named Mina, who tells you a bit about the Isengrim coven's origins. Later, after the food arrives, Mina makes an attempt at stealing the ring from your pocket, but is unsuccessful. With dinner over, you start to go back up to your room just to find Melanie making her way down the hall. Wanting to uncover the unsavory plot that Mistress Lorraine surely has set for your expedition tomorrow with Melanie, you stop her in the hallway just to see that she carries Mistress Lorraine's necklace in a cloth in her hands. She pleads with you to help her dispose of the vile necklace and asks that you help her get deeper into the caves that the coven is based in. You tell her that you will help her in exchange for information on what is going to happen tomorrow. Reluctantly, she agrees, and you follow her to a wardrobe that stands in the way of a passage that leads deeper into the cave. Melanie gives you information that a dangerous creature lurks deeper in the caves, and this gives you the idea to grab your sword before entering said caves. As you leave to grab your sword, Melanie hides in the cabinet in case someone comes looking for Mistress Lorraine's necklace. Sadly, this attempt at hiding did no good for Melanie, who is in danger when you make it back to her. Mistress Lorraine, along with two strangely dressed women, have found Melanie and the necklace hiding in the wardrobe. As you try to intervene, Mistress Lorraine makes you an offer that if you kill Melanie, who Mistress Lorraine now sees as a traitor, then she will restore your memory and give you so much more. You deny her this request and instead offer the ring as compensation for Melanie's life. Mistress Lorraine then uses a powerful spell on you to make you give her the ring. After she has the ring in her possession, she tells the two strangely dressed women who go by the name of the Sisters of Misery to kill Melanie. In an attempt to stop this, you attack Mistress Lorraine and find yourself in a brawl with Mistress Lorraine and the Sisters of Misery on one side, and Melanie and yourself on the other. In the heat of the fight, you must make the decision on whether to help Melanie in her fight against the sisters or grab the necklace and jewelry. You scramble for the jewelry and turn back just in time to see Melanie take a blade through her side. You and Melanie leave the skirmish as the victors, and with that, start your escape from the coven. As you make it back to Mamolta, you ask him to allow you to leave, but he seems hesitant to aid you in fear of the consequences of doing so negatively affecting him. After convincing Mamolta to come with you, he helps you escape from the coven's grasp and back out into the swamp. You scoop him up into a small bottle and set down a path towards the shanty town outside the village limits of Bourne in hopes of finding someone who can help heal Melanie. As you and Melanie walk down the path, she gives you information on the Sisters of Misery and their background. As you make it to the shanty town, you make your way through the questionable and shady characters of these slums and find the druid Melanie had told you could help her. The man is wary of guests and tells you that he will help Melanie, but that you are not allowed in the tent. Deciding that Melanie's health is greater than a stand for your principles of character, you accept his terms and find a campfire to sit down within the shanty town. You have a conversation with a man named Elbert, who tells you the current political situation within Einmeijer swamp and the part that Orza, the godless, plays as its new ruler. After hearing this and outstaying your welcome, you continue down the row of tents to a group of men huddled around a creature named a scryer goblin that says he can tell you future for a price. In your inventory you have a black tunic, brown pants, the strange key, a map to Bourne drawn by Emma, a dagger, worn shoes, pages on the Bible Titan, a book on the basis of magics, an empty water and food pouch, a satchel, a ring, a necklace, and Mamolta and the vial he resides within. Your current companion Melanie has within her inventory a dress and a cloak. You are in decent condition but still have a bad and worsening cough that acts up with physical activity. Melanie is in bad condition in a state of unconsciousness while losing blood from a sword wound. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I hope you tune in to the 31st episode of The Secrets of Einmeijer Swamp.